Hello and welcome to Sense Business YouTube channel. Today we will be covering the dynamic nature of business. Welcome to this lesson and I will help you get the highest grade possible in your GCSE Business. Okay, so lesson's outcome. Why and how new business ideas come about. So in this lesson we will discuss the reason why a new business idea may come about. And then you should be able to identify how new business ideas may either be original or an adoption of an existing idea. We'll begin our lesson by understanding why new business ideas come about. So new business ideas originate or come into force because of changes in technology. It could be changes in what the consumer wants. It could be because products and services become obsolete. So how new business ideas come about? So this could be an original idea or it could be an adopting existing products and services. So this is how business ideas come about. So what is product? I want to start this lesson by making sure that you understand what product is. So a product is anything that is capable of satisfying customer needs. So we have physical products, that's car, washing machine, mobile phone, laptop, tablet. If you're in school and college, the computer in front of you is a product. The chair that you're sitting on is a product. The table, the pen, the books, the newspapers, anything that is touchable is a product. So you might be thinking, what is a service? So a service is an act that a person carries out for you in change for money. For example, dental treatment, accountancy, travel agents, gardening, cleaning, hairdressers, insurance, banks. These are all services. They provide a service in exchange for money. So service is a product you cannot touch. A service is intangible. Intangible basically means that you cannot touch it. So why new business ideas come about? Changes in technology. Technological change can bring about advantages and opportunities for businesses. Obviously, new technology can create new products and services, thereby creating an entire new market for a business. Moreover, improvements in technological products and processes can increase productivity and reduce costs. So changes in technology happens because the technology improves and it advances. So since the invention of the internet in 1990, businesses have found new cheap way to reach the consumer, that is online. So small businesses are now able to set up and sell virtually anything online due to websites such as eBay, Amazon, Alibaba, or on their own websites. So new technology advancement such as virtual reality and robotic products, these are all the reasons businesses come up with new ideas. Okay, so businesses can use social media to find out what consumers want and need so they can produce products and services to meet those wants and needs. Changes in what consumers want. Consumers are demanding. Okay, just before I go through this, I want to talk about this PowerPoint presentation here. Consumer wants and needs. A need is something essential to survive. A want is something which we would like but do not need to survive. So humans have 5 basic needs: food, water, shelter, warmth, and clothing. Products are launched to fulfill the needs and wants of consumers in a business strategy market. So wants are desire, that's nice car, Apple Watch, or Nike. These are your wants, things that you want, but you don't necessarily need to survive. But things that you need are food, water, and shelter, things like this. So I'm going to go back to that presentation, to that slide. Okay, so now that we understand what consumer wants and needs are, we can continue. So consumers are now demanding wearable technology. So businesses such as Apple, Samsung are trying really hard to fulfill this demand by introducing new wearable devices every year. So this generation is working more and so have less time in hand. The ready-made market is catering to these customer needs. Consumers are also demanding organic, free-range, sustainable, eco-friendly products, such as become more aware of our impact on the environment. Businesses will need to change to fulfill our demands. So businesses need to make sure that they are recycling and using user-friendly environment resources to create our products. If not, then people will stop shopping with them. Change in tastes and trends. So consumer taste and fashion or food changes over time, which means that a business is at risk if they don't keep up with the current trend. So as you can see, in 1990 this was how people dressed, and now in 2019 you barely have anything to dress. You just have a jeans that's ripped up. So businesses need to keep up with the trend or else they will run out of business. So we already covered that present slide. So product and services becoming obsolete. So obsolete means a product that is no longer used or out of date. We can make a product obsolete by replacing it with something better. Most of you will not even know what this is. This is a floppy disk. This has been replaced by USB drives and memory sticks. So we no longer use this. In fact, none of the computers now actually accept such things. Or VCRs. You used to have this big cassette here that used to put in a VCR player, then you would watch a movie. That's no longer a thing. This has become an absolute product because we now have Netflix and chill. I think you all know what that means. Dot matrix printer. We have changed this printer to a lot new and efficient printers. So how new business ideas come about. So the original ideas. Something that original means something that serves as a model for making copies. Original means first. Even when you describe an original idea, meaning something fresh or unusual, you're talking about the first idea of its kind. So original idea are ones that have not been used before to put a product or service into production. So basically original ideas mean something that has never been existed before. It is original, unique to yourself. So how do original business ideas come about? They come to solve problems. It might be because an entrepreneur has a passion or interest. It could be a gap in the market may have been spotted. A new business idea might come because a business may have carried out some research into the wants and needs of shoppers and maybe creating products to meet those needs. So to solve problem, for example, a paper clip is a device that is used to hold sheets of paper together, usually made of steel wire bent to a loop shape. So somebody had come up with this idea that, hey, instead of just having a bunch of paper on their own, why don't I not design something that could hold them together? And then they come up with the idea of the paper clips. So a gap in the market may have been spotted. A successful business will be one that spots an opportunity to make a profit. This could be an idea that no one has thought of before. The opportunity could be where there are lots of businesses already making a healthy profit. The entrepreneur may also spot an opportunity to trade and also make a difference to society. This is called a social enterprise. So example of a gap in the market may have been spotted is Just Eat, for example. Due to increase in online catering, the inventor of Just Eat spotted the gap in the market. So he created an online website that had every takeaway in there. And that website, and you could order it with just a few clicks. This gives consumer more option to select from with just a few clicks. So that's why it became a successful business. So how new business ideas come about? By adopting existing products, services, and ideas. So a business could create a new product by mix and match. Mix and match means two products combined together. So a new version of an old product. So we could update an older version of a product into a new one and make it a new product. For example, the mix and match could be a Bluetooth hat. What that means is a hat with just a Bluetooth device, so you could listen to some music while wearing a hat in the winter. So it's a fashion, and you get to listen to music with it. You don't really need to buy headphones. So that's basically headphones and a hat together in one place. That's a new idea for a mix and match. So new version of an older product, for example, iPhones here. So in 2007 we had the first generation, to now we having iPhone XS. Can you see where we started to where we are now? So each product has its similar features, but it has more capacity, it has more apps, it has more. There's not so much things different in iPhone, but you get the idea though. So new version of an older product, cheaper version of an older product. Because of the technology that we have today, we can produce newer versions of an older product at a cheaper and a reasonable price. And that brings us to question time. Please make sure that you answer these 5 questions in the comment section below to help you remember the key points of this presentation. If you don't answer these questions, it will be very hard for you to remember what we covered today. So the question is, what is the difference between a product and a service? What does absolute means? Why new business ideas come about? What is original idea? Give one example of adopting an existing product, service, or an idea. What I'd like you to do is make sure that you write the answers in the comment section below, and I will personally mark them for you. Please make sure you watch the next video and continue revising to get that A star you really deserve. Take care for now, and I will see you on the next video.